Alright guys, we are doing some creek fishing today for tiger trout, splake, and maybe brown trout. It is very cold, it is sunny, but don't let that fool you. It's like gotta be in the mid-20s with the wind chill. So I am a little bit cold. Hopefully the fish are biting. Got my 4-foot ultralight rod, Carbon X spinning reel spooled with some 4-pound line. And we're gonna be starting by just throwing this little Rapala for them. Should work out pretty good. If you're interested in checking this reel out, I'll leave a link to the description below. Of course, it's got to be one of my favorites, PC Fun Carbon X. I've got like 5 of these things now. This is the 500 size, good size for little creeks like this. Goal for today, obviously, catch some fish, and then I want to try roasting some fish over the fire. So without further ado, we're gonna hike up this stream, try to find some fish. Stay tuned. All right, folks. So for anyone wondering, a lot of people wonder like what kind of Rapala I use. In terms of like pattern and color, I don't notice a whole lot of a difference. Rainbow, brown. I've caught fish with pink Rapalas. To me, I don't think it really matters. But I like to use the Countdown sinking Rapalas. I feel like they swim a little bit better, especially in the wind. And this is the size 3. The 3 sizes I use the most are 3, 5, and 7. And for little streams like this is about the perfect size. So we're gonna give her a first cast of the day. All right, come on. Funny story. One time I was fishing right here, and like right here, I walked up on a skunk. Got about 15 feet away from it. He was just walking down here to the creek. Scared me half to death. It gets really deep right here under this rock, and this Rapala can't dive down to him. I think I'm gonna tie on a little jig. All right, we got this little atomic tube jig tied on. This will be able to sink down deep to where those fish are. That is crazy. This spot looks so good. It's really deep and not a single fish is coming out for it. Weird. All right, here is a good spot. Let's try it out. Oh, there's a follow. There's a fish. There's a fish. There's a fish. Oh man, another one just swiped at it. Come on, eat it, eat it, eat it. There we go, fish on. Fish on. What do we got? Oh no, that was a big old tiger trout. Shoot. We didn't get the hook in him very good though, darn it. Come back, come back. Oh, there's another one. Another one. There he is, got one. Oh, just a little guy. Oh no! Oh my gosh, what's going on? That was just a little splake. That is a pretty sharp hook. I don't know why they're not staying pinned. Oh my gosh. All right, you know what? I'm gonna try something different. I'm gonna try a little trout magnet. All right, little white trout magnet tied on. Let's give it a try. There we go. There we go. Splake. First, well, if we can land him, first fish of the day is a splake on the trout magnet. Beautiful little splake to start us off. We're gonna let him go. We're gonna roast one of these up at some point, but first fish of the day, we'll send him back. It's been forever since we've got an underwater release. All right, tiger time. Another one, next cast. Another splake, a little bit bigger than that last one. I forgot my, well, I didn't forget my net. The net that I usually use busted. It's got a big hole in it and I haven't had a chance to get a new one. Nice. Wow. These are gorgeous fish. The splake always seem to be a little bit longer and skinnier, but they're still super pretty and healthy. I mean, look at that. So right below that little white water, it actually drops down pretty deep. And I'm just trying to get my trout magnet right down at the deepest part, because that's probably where the bigger ones are sitting. Just let it sink, and then just give it a few bounces like that. There we go. Another splake. I don't know where the tigers are. The first one we hooked was a pretty nice tiger. Now we're just getting splake. I'll take it though. This is the biggest one of the day. Probably about 14 inches or so. Awesome, awesome. Oh, saw one swipe at it. There we go. There we go. Nice. This is one of the nicer ones. One of the bigger ones and prettier ones. I love those little red and orange spots. Just right there on that trout magnet. Just pop it right out. Oh, you're going the wrong way. Well, he'll be fine. There's another deep pool right there. There we go. Golly. It's just one after the other. There we go. Number 5, 6, I don't know. Nice. Go. There we go. Ooh, that's a nicer one. Is that a tiger? Is that a tiger? This might be our tiger, folks. I think this is it. Pulling a little bit of drag. Or what is that? I can't even tell. Oh, no, there's our tiger. There we go. There we go. Check this out. Nice. Nice. This is what I want. Woohoo! Big old tiger. Stud. All right, there we go. First tiger of the day. Hopefully we get a few more of these. This is awesome. Love catching tigers. All right. See you later, buddy. Let's see how long it takes to get another fish. There we go. Almost instantly. Hey, that's another little tiger. Look at that. Look at that. A lot smaller than that other one, but hey, a tiger's a tiger. Cool. Just get them back nice and quick. Later. All right, folks, I'm not getting as many bites from this spot, so I'm gonna keep moving, but before we do, real quick, I just want to drop my camera down and see if you guys can see any fish. Hooked up, folks. Hooked up, had my camera off, and I just threw out a random cast, and of course we immediately hook up on a tiger. A really pretty one too. Ooh, like prettiest fish of the day. Check this out. He just came right from under that rock. Wow. He's not huge, but that is gorgeous. Look at that. Wow. That's all you can say. Stunning. There you go. Prettiest fish of the day. Little tiger trout. So pretty. I love catching these tigers. We will get him back. Oh gosh. There we go. All right, folks. This is probably one of the best spots along the creek. Just right here, it gets really deep, like 4 feet, and that big rock, it like goes into the side of the mountain right here, and there's tons of fish, usually tons of fish, that literally just stack up right here. So if I had to guess, we're probably gonna get bit pretty quick. I'm gonna come over here so the sun's not right in the camera. We'll just toss our trout magnet right at the head of the current and just let it slowly sink and drift down and just reel in that slack. Oh, that might have been a bite. Could have been a rock, could have been a, nope, that's a fish. That's a fish, there we go. Yep. Ooh, a brown, look at that. Look at that. Third species of the day. I actually wasn't expecting to catch too many browns at all, if any. Look at that, that's a pretty one too. Amazing colors on this fish. Wow. That's cool, 3 species. There's another one. There's another one. What is this? What is that? Is that a tiger or a rain? That's a tiger. Look at that. It's a bright white tiger. Almost look like a rainbow. But sometimes tiger trout, I don't know why, some with their genetics, some of them get really dark colors, and then others literally have 0 color whatsoever. Like they barely have any pattern, and they're just like gray. Just like this guy. I don't know what it is. It's kind of interesting. If you know why that is, leave it in the comments below. Oh, one just followed it up. There we go. Splake. Haven't caught a splake in a minute. See ya. We need another really big tiger. I know there's got to be one down there. There we go. Baby tiger, another black and white fella. Oh, I hooked him right above the eye. Sorry about that. Cool. Send him back. Another one, another little, ooh, it's another brown. Or no, that's a tiger. No, it's a brown. That's a brown, just a super pretty brown trout. Something about brown trout, man. I love catching them. Later. Our trout magnet here is starting to fall apart a little bit, and it's the last one I had. This one was just floating around my box, and it is pretty well chewed up. I mean, they're still hitting it, but I don't know how many more fish it can handle. It is not looking good. But as long as it still catches fish, hey. All right, I'm gonna switch back to that green tube jig, see if that gets them. So we're gonna try this again. Oh, on the drop, on the drop. Another brown. Catching more browns than I thought I would. Sometimes all you have to do is throw something different down there, and that's all it takes for the fish to start biting again. What is that, the third brown of the day? Sweet. There he goes. Oh, oh, nice one, nice one. Nice tiger, nice tiger. There you go. Oh, oh, come on, come on. There we go. I knew there was some nicer tigers down there. Come here, buddy. Come here. Nice. Got him. Got him. There we go. That is a tiger trout. That's what I'm here for. So cool. I don't know if that's bigger than the other tiger we caught. Probably a little smaller. But that's awesome. There he goes. Shoots off. All right, we've come back to the spot we were at earlier, and now we're gonna see if we can get one to cook. Oh, one grabbed it, there we go, little splake. This one's gonna be too small. Yeah, there he goes. There he goes. Come on. There we go, there's an, ooh, is that a good one? Nah, this one's too small too. I mean, if we had to, we could cook them, but they're just, the splake are a little bit skinny, so I want one that's a little bigger. On the green jig though. Pop it right out, send him back. Oh, there we go, there we go. I think we're, no! No, there he goes. He's right at my feet. That was a keeper for sure. Darn it, I don't know what's going on with this jig. Seems like they don't stay pinned quite as well as that trout magnet. You really got to set the hook into them like that. There we go. I'm not gonna say anything. We're gonna get him up here on the bank. Got him. Finally. Got one to keep. We're gonna fillet him, and we're gonna try roasting a piece of the fillet over a fire. That is awesome. Fresh splake from the creek. This is gonna be a tasty, tasty fish. We're gonna take a couple more casts, see if we can get another nice fish, and then we're gonna go cook. See if we can get a nice tiger trout in particular. There we go. Another splake. Fish number 20, I don't know. Nice. Another one. Another one. I'm setting the hook just about as hard as I can, and it's working. Man, this spot is just loaded with splake. Not too many tiger trout. But hey, these are still fun. Right there at my feet. Watched him. Splake after splake after splake. They are loaded. Later, dude. There we go. There's a tiger. This one's a little skinny, and his fin's a little messed up. Can you guys see that? Or his fin is missing. It's like something bit it off. I don't know. And it looks like he's been caught before. His mouth is torn up. Interesting. Well, we'll toss him back. Tiger trout number 4, I think. There he goes. All right, one more cast. One more. It's so hard to walk away from biting fish. Another one. All right. This will probably be the last fish. A splake. Nice splake to end it. Oh, and this fish like swallowed my jig. Oh no. Oh no. It's down there. Well, folks, I didn't want to keep 2 fish, but I think we're gonna have to. That fish swallowed my jig, and it's caught in his gills, so he's probably not gonna survive. I think we're gonna take him home. There you go, 2 splake on the stringer. All right, folks, we are gonna call it for fishing. We got our 2 splake on the stringer. Only wanted to keep 1, but you know. But yeah, we are gonna go make a little fire and roast some trout. All right, folks, we are gonna roast up our trout here. First thing we're gonna do, make a little fire. Just break off some twigs from these trees. This stuff's pretty dry. If we can get some of this good dead dry stuff on the bottom. Yeah. I need to find something that's kind of shaped like a slingshot almost, that I can carve to a point and skewer the trout with. Kind of like this. In fact, this might be a good one. I don't know, I'm gonna try it though. I'm gonna whittle the tips to a point so we can stick the fillet right on there. All right, so that's kind of what I got. It's not perfect, but hopefully it'll work. We're gonna do this nice and simple. I'm gonna try to prop my fillet up just like that. And put this rock right there to kind of secure it down. And just let it kind of slow roast. And then for seasoning, we just got some salt and pepper. I'm just gonna sprinkle a little bit over it. Assuming it actually stays on there. There we go. I just moved it a little closer to the flame because I didn't think it was cooking. That should be good. The flame is just barely licking it. So I'm just holding it now, and I'm kind of turning it over a little bit to kind of cook that other side. I can't promise that it's going to be evenly cooked, but it'll be cooked. All right, folks. I'm thinking it's done. The skin is black and charred. My stick has caught on fire multiple times, but I'm thinking it's all the way cooked. So we're just gonna go ahead and set it on this rock. And let's see what we're working with here. All right, we're gonna grab a little piece. There we go. Fire roasted splake. Hey, that ain't bad right there, folks. A little smoky, a little ashy. The smoke flavor is actually pretty good, but hardly any seasoning. I mean, it really helps that splake are just naturally so good. I mean, by the looks of it, it doesn't look great. Looks like something you just throw out for your dog, but actually not bad. The best pieces are the end pieces that get really chewy and crispy. Dude, that's actually really good. Smoky. It's just smoked trout. I love roasting fish. I like the chewy texture to it, almost dry. Yeah, dude, that was good. Alright folks, well that's going to do it for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed as much as I did making it. Haven't been doing that much fishing the past couple weeks just because we're kind of in the transition period between winter and spring, and there's places to fish definitely, but I don't know, just still kind of got that cabin fever. So it was nice to get out today, catch a bunch of fish, roast one over a fire. Sometimes it's not all about how it turns out, it's just fun to try it. And that splake was pretty dang tasty. But if you guys enjoyed, be sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. I would really appreciate it. But other than that, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.